Hello everyone, welcome to the video preview for the April 24th Dennis Smith online only auction. Nick and I are going to take you on a little tour of the items that we're selling in that sale. This sale closes Tuesday
tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Tuesday.
Yes. Carrie
April
just joined
24th.
us. Hello Carrie.
Okay, so Jesse, I pulled some things I thought were pretty neat and put them up here on the front table. You've got really neat stuff here. Dennis, he was a lifetime collector, and he loved antiques and collectible items, and he had kind of a wide variety of things that he was into, but he was really into really good items. So basically everything in this sale is a really good item. So we've got this one here, very unusual Roseville picture, but behind him I like this one. This is one of my favorite things here, but it's a bronze casting of what I think is a greyhound, and it's just a really neat piece.
It's heavy too.
It's very heavy, and it's really well made.
That's how you can tell the good ones if they're heavy.
There you got the old Swiss bells, the old church bells, a very big one. It looks small in the picture, but it's actually a good size one there. Here you have Frederick Remington. This is a Frederick Remington bronze, and that one's in real good shape there. Really nice one. You've got crystal. He had a lot of pieces of, he had Lalique and just really high-end stuff there. There's some Waterford pieces.
This lamp is absolutely
gorgeous.
This
is an E. Thomason sculpture lamp, and when it's lit up, we're going to light it up for tomorrow, but it's a very nice lamp there.
His name is etched into the bottom of that.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
A lot of really neat Carnival vases. Very
Pottery's
early pedestal stand.
The Michelin Man.
Yeah, there's a big Michelin Man there.
Look at
and
that.
Then here you have the Spirit Warrior, and that's solid too. I'd say that's solid bronze there. It's all hand painted and just a really beautiful piece. This one here is one of my favorites. This early Remington Gadgets showcase. It's store display. Really nice one there.
You can see Remington under.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's on the back side of it, so it flipped both ways, and then it has it right across the front there. This one here is an artist-made piece. It's very nice.
Lladro?
Yes, and a big Lladro, and it's probably a pretty rare piece. And she's in really good shape. She's just like new. This is a very.
She has all of her fingers.
Yes, all her fingers.
Somebody pointed that out earlier.
No toes though, but here's a real heavy cut glass, very old and very nice. Here you got Murano glass. That's another big piece of Murano hand blown owl there.
It's tall.
Here's one of your cylinder lamps, and that one spins around and lights up and everything. And here you got another Remington. This is just a little Remington, but you can see right on the side there, you got the Frederick Remington mark on there. Oh, let's see. This is a Paul Newman, big old movie poster there. Large size movie poster, about as big as they get. Behind here, he had stuff displayed in his house. Believe it or not, Jesse, we only cleaned out one house. One of 7 of his
Peggy,
houses.
thank you for joining us.
And he's got 6 more that we've got to clean, but this is where we started. But he had these filled, and I think the guys on the way over, they're a little loose, so the glass is fine, but it just needs to be reset in there. But here you got, I think it's 2 pieces, and it'd probably be 2 tops, but he used it to display everything on, so it looked really neat when he had it all displayed. You got a Koken Barber chair.
This Barber chair is so cool.
Very neat. We do not have a headrest for it. There's no headrest, but you can have one of those machined or
Check
find
out
one.
all of the detail in this. Very neat piece.
Yep. And it still works. It'll still pump up and lean back, and it's still functional.
It's perfect, like a perfect project restoration piece.
That's a really nice lifelike dolls. They're all hand painted. Very early little Sailor Boy print. Yeah, really neat one there. That's an old one. The Morris recliners.
Some artwork up there.
Morris recliners. This one only has 2 of the casters, so I just set them right in the seat.
Man cave chair. Yeah, Robert, that would be a great man cave chair.
Nice oak table with the leaf. It's got just a little bit of roughness on the top, but it's just a little discoloration. A little polish will probably take that right out.
That cool lamp. I didn't know that was in this sale.
Yes, it's in this sale. That's a Stife. That's a Stife lamp. That is marked on there, Stife. But the cord, you will need to put a new little adapter on the cord because the cord had been spliced into another one. And then you got two more Morse recliners, more dolls. You got a piano. Nice little piano. It might need a little tune-up, but and then right here on the front, here's another mishap, but just the leg is loose on the front here, so you'll need to put a little spot of glue in there. Very early pool cue rack. This is probably out of the 1920s, 19-teens. And then I guess we'll go across the bigger stuff.
So this guy is pretty intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't tell you guys how many people, this guy's been sitting in our back room right around the corner of the wall. And people kept walking back there, and they would almost jump out of their skin because
he looks like he's about to get you. I had a lady come in and said she wants to come in and put it on her back porch so to keep people away from her. Keep all the golfers out of her back porch.
He is lifelike. He's huge. And is he really heavy, Nick? I haven't moved him.
He is very heavy, but he's definitely, I mean, you can pick him up. One person can pick him up, but he's got some weight to him. He's solid.
You came walking, stumbling in somebody's yard or house and came across that guy, you would think twice.
Here you have brass, very early brass, very nice intricate leaf work on it, and two pieces of marble for the tabletops.
These are
very
gorgeous.
Neat cast iron. These are originally planters, and they're kept outside. And here you had, this is an old one. This was before it was in our possession. We're not at fault for this one. But there is a crack around the edge here, and then one around the edge of the rim on the inside. But
if you had flowers sitting in those, you would never know.
Yeah, you'd never notice it. But everything else is good all the way back.
Those
very old, very nice cast iron pieces. Oh, you got more here. I believe this is an Ethan Allen table. Yep, that's an Ethan Allen little side table there. Really unusual, kind of neat little vanity. Nice serpentine front.
Very pretty.
And then you also have that nice little bench there. And this is
hello, Phyllis.
Tell City. That's a little Tell City footstool.
Check out that Greyhound wagon.
This one is the only thing we added. And this came from a house in Gaze, Illinois. And we thought it was just really cool and unusual, so we thought it would fit with Dennis's stuff, so we added this one to it. But it's Greyhound. We haven't seen a Greyhound
Check out the wheels
really
on that.
Neat. Yeah, really
Does the other side have the same?
Yeah, it's still got Greyhound here.
Okay, cool.
We didn't clean it or anything. It'll shine. It'll shine right up. It's just dirt in here.
Find.
But yeah, this was actually in their scrap metal pile. They had it piled up in the scrap metal, and we decided to pull that out of there. Here you got another designer lamp here. I'd say this one too. You might want
that almost matches.
Might want to check it out. It is it's unusual, but they're a little different time period, but pretty neat little lamp.
Another nice table.
Another beautiful table there. A lot of intricate work, and this one is a very old. You can tell by the ornate work, scroll work on the side. Neat little. I think this is a little guessing game. How much do you weigh? It's like a little thing you'd have stored this way. Hi, Phyllis. How are you? And it's still got the original paint in there even. Mm-hmm. And you stick your little coin in there and it tells you how much you weigh. And that's made by Watling in Chicago. Watling Scale Company in Chicago.
Check out this gorgeous dresser.
Yeah, it's very nice. Little step back. And all the drawers and pulls are all there, except for on this one you've got, you're missing the little pull piece, and it may be inside of there, but I don't think it is. And here you've got your
Hi, Shawnee. Thank you for joining us.
Hall tree. We left that off there so we wouldn't knock it off, but it is there, and all you got to do is screw it right back in. And it's got the original
nice heavy hooks on it.
Original cast iron hooks. I like this one here. He's got.
Hi, Misty.
This is really neat. It's got really deep carving on these little griffins on the side, and nice little barley twist underneath there. Filigree on the windows, and it does have one more shelf in the bottom, so there would be a total of four shelves. And but there's only enough brackets for 3 shelves, so you have to get more brackets for that one. And then this piece here, another nice piece. Got the key with it here. And really nice little secretary.
Hi, Zeb. Thank you for joining us. Make sure you guys are sharing these videos so everybody knows what we're selling.
Here we got these nice little curio here. It's all hand painted, Oriental style painting all the way around it. Very nice piece.
Oh, wow.
These panels, each panel is about 2.5 inches thick, and then it has a piece of glass over it, and you can't see probably can't tell the three-dimensional effect to it, but every piece was carved out by hand, every single little piece.
I can show you guys. See how that is raised up off of there?
Yeah, and all 4 panels are that way. And then on the back side, it has hand painting on the back side of it.
Wow.
This one here's another nice one. We thought kind of all matched together, but you can see the gold paint all the way through, and all this stuff was done by hand. All this stuff was done by hand on here. So another really nice piece.
Let's see what it looks like
Another
inside.
really nice piece there.
Will it open?
Yep, you pull
Check
that
out
out.
the inside of that.
Yeah, nice little secretary.
Drawers. Very nice.
And there's your shelves for a cabinet.
Yes.
But this is our Chase Lounge. There is some. This one would definitely need a reupholstery job, but it's got a big rip right there.
Peggy,
but
if you're watching, here's another photography.
very
piece.
nice ones. Though. Very nice
Look at the
little
legs on that.
carving on there. Beautiful. These here has got metal trim work all the way around them. That's all thick metal there, and each piece is hammered on just individually. And these also have the keys with them. Very nice little, nice little set there. Unusual stacked bookcase or lawyer's bookcase, not a stacked bookcase, but it's got a front secretary in it as well as a bookcase.
Good, Peggy. I'm glad you're watching.
Yeah, this one here, this is Bradley's favorite, of course.
Somebody please buy this. So Bradley has no room for this. He has no space.
Bradley liked this one a lot, but it's got a little showcase set in there. We could have Windexed it a little. We were thinking, right? But it's got your krills inside, your little fishing net, and that one's all put together by hand.
Library table. Is this a set that was really heavy?
Yes, it's very, very heavy. This is early. It's Charleston Garden Works is the manufacturer of this, and I think they're out of South Carolina or North Carolina. But it's really heavy, grape leaf pattern to it, and obviously not the original top, but originally it had a piece of glass that went all across this. So basically, that's all you'd have to do is to make it original is get the piece of glass. But it's just a really nice piece. Oh.
Then we have tables of all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of tables. We start on the low numbers. Work our way around. I guess we just go as we go along.
You want to go.
Let's go along. But he had lots of cookie jars. He had a whole room full of cookie jars.
This is not even all of them.
No, there's still more to come. There's a lot more cookie jars to come. But most of them, the majority of them, had never even been out of the box except for to take pictures or to look at. And so most of them have the original styrofoam and everything with them. Lots of really, really cool hand-blown glass work in this one. This one, you really got to go through the whole catalog because there's just so many. Every single item in here is a good item. So, you know, there's Breyer horses still in the original boxes. Whole Space Jam.
Coca-Cola. Check out the Space Jam.
This is a really cool piece here.
Oh,
you see how the handle?
Yeah.
And that's all hand-blown glass and then painted. Early Roseville there. There's nice looking pieces there. It looks like the burlap sacks look like they're brand new, like they just came out. The more Roseville. There's a lot of Van Briggle.
The dancing ladies.
Oh, there's my piece, Jesse. I think, is that our piece? Yep, I think that is. We'll have to marry that back up, maybe. And then you got more Roseville Fiestas. There's satin glass. Really cool pattern on the satin glass. Just really neat. Early scooper. Still works good. I could use some of that right now.
No kidding.
And these Carnival, you really need to look at the pictures of the Carnival because I don't think we got many of the patterns written in there, but there is, if you look at some of these patterns, they're really unusual patterns, and they're all really in good shape. And more cut glass, big huge piece of cut glass there. And then here we have more Carnival. It's a very nice little, it looks like a tulip pattern. beautiful piece there, and they're matching little. I don't know if you'd call them a vase. I'd call them a little planter, but really unusual piece.
Little Red Riding Hood cookie jar.
And then you've got Stife Bear, and he looks like he just came off the shelf at the store. You know, nice. He's even got his original little piece there. And Daffy Duck. And then here you got Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood, and she's got her salt and peppers to go with her. And if you look at her, she's in really good shape.
And there is a cookie jar back there that goes with it.
Another nice little Stife Bear.
Ooh, I like these vases, Nick.
Yes,
I didn't even see these.
Oh, yeah. I think those might be, are those St. Clair? I think those might be St. Clair.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
think
them.
those are Mary St. Clair.
Very pretty.
Vases. Very nice. Here you got the big,
oh wow,
big crazy Viking bus. He weighs about 10,000 pounds.
It's not a Viking. That is an Indian.
Oh, is he?
Yes,
oh, he's an Indian.
We had him called whoever cataloged him had him called
He
a
looked
Viking.
like I thought he was a
He's
Viking.
so
I
not
see
a
the
Viking.
horns. The horns make me think of a Viking. But
I just had somebody call me earlier today. And they were like, "That's not." They kind of
and then you
made
have
sure I
this
knew that.
really early Roseville on this one. Very early Roseville.
Paperweights.
Lladro clown. The big clown. Really nice little Lladro piece.
Oh, I like these.
Yeah, there's he had several pieces of Hubley. There's several Hubley cast iron door stops. Really nice pieces.
Hummels.
They even got
Wow.
the little lady, little flower basket girl. More hand painted vases. These are just really nice pieces there. Seth Thomas clock. Your dinner bell that is. It's all made. It's blacksmith made, and if you look at the ends, they've got little turns on the end of them there.
What does it sound like?
We better not do that.
Yes, we better do that. I always like to ring bells and drive everybody crazy.
But this is one of your.
You have to talk about
we
this
had a lot
guy.
of people favorite. This is this is a pig display that came out of a butcher's shop, and they'd have it just sitting right up there in the window, and but this guy is just really neat.
Is he? What is he made? Is he?
He's
paper
really
mache?
unusual.
What is he?
I don't know, Jesse. I'd say he's probably a ceramic of some type,
Okay.
and then with a glaze over the top of the ceramic. But you know, it's the first one I've ever seen, so I don't know.
I don't.
You know?
He's not too heavy, but he has.
And then
weight.
there's more. He had a lot of really quality paperweights. You know, they're not unusual. This one here, that's a Wedgwood made in England, and there's several more that are just really nice in this sale. A lot of little Tobies. He had a whole collection of Tobies that we barely got into.
Van Briggle.
Yeah, there's probably
good
5 or
pieces
6
of Van
pieces of
Briggle.
Van Briggle in this sale. Then you have Czechoslovakian glassware, very nice little piece. And again, you'll have to look at some of these pictures of these Carnival glass because they're just really unusual, very nice Carnival glass. We got F&B dolls. Another unusual.
Ooh, wow, yeah.
That's a Weller. That's an early Weller, and it's marked on the back of it. And I've never seen one like this before either. It's just really cool. It's got both pieces still. Most of that is probably broken now. Then you got Waterford glass. These little guys, I like these little guys here. More bronze. You got the bronze wolf, the bronze bear, and the bronze wolf.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you've got a lot of Hummels, exclusive edition Hummels. And you could only get them if you were a club member. So, and then the redheads. They think they put out one a year of these redheads. And then this one here we didn't get until the end, Jesse. But this one was another one, that really nice bronze.
It has marble. It's marble based.
Yeah, marble based and just really nice bronze. And it's obviously artist made. It's not it's not signed. But it's just a really good piece. There's a lot of detail in it. It's a really quality piece. And my little Art Nouveau lady, Art Deco lady.
What is this? This is cool.
Oh, where's the one, Matt? Oh, yeah, there's another one. End of trail. There's another little end of trail guy. Oh, this is a piece I really liked here. This lot here. They had the little... These are paper mache here, but boy, those are some faces on these guys. You know,
that was back when Halloween was actually scary.
Yeah, yeah. And then here you got 2 more of the Hubbly doorstops.
Carol's watching from Texas.
This is the flower basket. Hi, Carol. And another Hubbly. And this one here, this one's got really good paint still on it. This one here, you can definitely tell it was put in the doorway, but they might have had this sitting in the windowsill because it's just, you know, in really good shape.
Snow babies.
And then,
lots of snow babies.
I don't know what I was going to show you, Jesse.
Yes, I'm watching.
I thought it was really neat, but somebody took, I don't know how many pennies, but a lot of pennies.
That's made out of pennies?
Yes, and each one, they put each one into place, one layer at a time. And I don't know how many layers are there, but you know, you can see they took each one. Each one is specifically laid out.
It comes off.
Yep, yeah, it just comes off there.
Wow.
I think somebody had glued it at one point, but yeah, they took pennies all the way around that thing. It's pretty neat. Then here you got end of day slag glass there when they're changing the machines over. A nice little lady there. And then more pieces of St. Clair. And then these have got signatures. They've got the artist's signature on the bottom, but really nice ones. Whole collection of head vases. We haven't got into head vases. Carnival glass. Drink set with tumblers to go with it. All matching. A lot of good stuff. So, you know, that's one you're going to have to go through all the items on the catalog because each and everything is just really nice. Piccadilly Circus. Cookie jar. You got the Piccadilly Circus there. That one's there. That's Marshall Fields made that. And then got another little pot metal dog. Brass shells.
There's a mermaid. Check out the mermaid.
Yeah, I like that one too. That was really nice. That was really cool. And more cookie jars.
What is this right here in front of me? That thing.
Oh, this right here?
Yes.
I believe that's Roseville.
That looks really neat.
Yeah, that's a big piece of Roseville.
That is.
It probably looks like a small one. Sometimes it's hard to gauge.
I'm like, hold it next to your head, Nick.
Yeah, yeah. I have a big head too. Let me tell you.
That's a big piece.
And then you got another little piggy bank. Nice little piggy bank. Then these two are, I think, probably some of the most beautiful vases I've ever seen. But I don't know if they've got the number on the inside, but they appear to be early Weller, but just a really amazing paint job. And it's something you kind of got to see in person to appreciate. The pictures don't do them justice, I don't think.
Well, if I can come around there and get a better view of them.
Yeah, and then this one, this one is marked Czechoslovakia on the bottom, but just a really beautiful piece there. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, just a lot of unusual items, and Dennis, he collected the best of everything, and he didn't bring us any junk. So, you know, you can do no wrong on this sale, I would say, and it'd be a chance to get a lot of rare items that you just aren't going to find in many places. And so just get on there and bid. And the sale goes off at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
It does.
Tuesday night. And you get on BauerAuction.com, and it'll take you right to it.
That's right. There's a link also in the title to this video. Or if you're on YouTube, it's in the description of the video where you can click and it'll take you right to the catalog where you can start doing your bidding. If you already did, have you went through the grandfather clock yet? I think that's on tomorrow's sale.
That might be a different sale.
Nicholas, I think you might be talking about the Gillenwater sale that closes tomorrow. This is the Dennis Smith auction. But that Virginia Gillenwater sale will be tomorrow.
Gillenwater will be Wednesday, right?
Yeah, it closes Wednesday. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah. Dennis Smith will be tomorrow night.
Dennis
all these
Smith,
items sell
all this
tomorrow
stuff
night.
sells tomorrow night. The Virginia Gillenwater that you're asking about, Nicholas, sells on Wednesday.
Yes.
Okay, so anyway, you can get online right now by using the link that's in the title or in the description of this video, and you can bid on this stuff. You can also see different views of stuff. There's pretty good pictures taken of everything. If you guys have any questions about this, give us a call at 217-235-5795. Shoot us an email. Nick likes to text, so text Nicholas Facebook message us. We'll try to answer anything that we can for you. Thanks and have a good night.
Thank you.